Hi, it's Money Guy, Adam Phillips, and this is my newest of all updates. It's the 19th of March 2020, and today I want to talk to you about a couple of things. Reiterate the business deals there to help support businesses. Talk quickly about renters, because yesterday there wasn't much clarification on what's happening with them, and also talk about the closure of schools as well. So, let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about the businesses first. So I just want to clarify a few things. As you can imagine, my phone has been a little bit crazy over the last 24 hours or so. So I just want to go through a few bits and pieces. So the £330 billion is put aside, that's for loans, and there's £20 billion put aside for aid. So that's things like grants and stuff. What they're going to be doing is allowing people to apply for a loan, which I think the maximum you can get is £5 million. And the idea, they being the government, of course, they will then allow you to have that for 6 months, or any interest. They'll cover the interest for the first 6 months. After 6 months, you'll then be paying interest. What that rate is, no one really knows. All we've been told is that the rate will be favourable. So it'd be interesting to know what that's going to be. What the government are also going to be doing is covering any business with 250 staff or less, and they will be paying the statutory sick pay for every member of staff in full for up to 2 weeks. So that should relieve about 2 million businesses, and it will cost the taxpayer about £2 billion worth, they expect. For those smaller businesses that are eligible for small business rates relief or aren't paying any business rates at all, then there will be a grant from £10,000 coming your way with a bit of luck. Apparently they're going to divvy out the money to the local authorities, and local authorities will come to you. Now I've been scratching my head how they figured this out. The only logical thing that I can think of is anyone that has surrendered a self-assessment. I'm guessing that's how they'll figure out if you are a business or not. Again, further information will be clarified hopefully tomorrow on this. There's no need to apply for it though. They will be coming to you. People have been asking me, what about if I'm self-employed? This is for all small businesses. The government have not defined whether you have to be a limited company or you have to be a limited partnership, or you are a partnership or a sole trader, whether you're a community interest company. They haven't specified what type of business you are. They've just said the smallest businesses who are paying little or no business rates. So one would assume this means everyone who owns a business. Again, hopefully, I really hope it is for all small businesses, because I'm included in that bracket. Again, more information will come very, very soon for you. For those businesses that are struggling to pay tax bills, there is an emergency tax phone number for you to call. If you can't pay it directly because of the coronavirus, then they may apply some sort of discretion for you. The best phone number for that is 0800 0159 559. That's 0800 0159 559. I'll be putting that phone number in the comment at some point, whether it's up down here or up there or somewhere. Okay, so next in line is retail, leisure and hospitality. What they're looking to do for the people in that kind of industry is give you rates relief for tax year 2020-2021. So we expect them to give hopefully a full discount, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no rates to pay for you guys. There's also going to be a grant of £25,000 for people who are in those three industry sectors: retail, leisure and hospitality, who has a business with a rateable value between £15,000 and £51,000. Again, this will hopefully come your way very soon as well. More information will be coming hopefully tomorrow. If you have any queries about eligibility or about your rates, then the best thing to do, this is what the government are saying, is get in contact with your own local authority. There is a business support helpline, which is 0300 456 3565. That's 0300 456 3565. This is for businesses. This is a business support helpline and available for you. The number I gave beforehand was more specific to the businesses that are or may be struggling with paying their tax bill. Both these phone numbers will be in the comments somewhere. Okay, so next thing is closure of schools. So yesterday Boris was on the old telly and he was saying that schools will be closed as of tomorrow, 20th of March 2020, and The children who have key workers as parents, they may still be eligible to go to school if they wish, and also children who are vulnerable can still go to school as well. He's also urged sixth forms, colleges, play schools and nurseries to also follow suit, and private schools as well to follow suit and close. Okay, on to renters. Yesterday there was no clarification whether there's going to be support for renters, but there is emergency legislation that is being pushed through to help support private renters and people who have in housing association homes. So if you can't afford, or the coronavirus is going to disrupt your finances, all you have to do is contact your relevant private landlord, estate agent or housing association, and they should hopefully arrange or help support you over the next 3 months or so. The legislation is there to help people not become evicted from their own homes, essentially. So more information will be divulged again as soon as I hear, but it's great to hear that Boris is doing something about that. As again, I fall in that bracket, and it was a bit nerve-wracking whether I'm going to lose my house or not. So more information will come with that very, very soon. And finally, for people who are mortgaging their home, the best advice here is to contact your mortgage supplier. I'm going to be putting up a list of as many banks and mortgage lenders as I can possibly think of in the description. So all you've got to do is click on the link, and that will hopefully take you to the relevant bank or lender's site. Call them up, explain to them that you are having or you foresee a difficulty in paying your mortgage, and they will hopefully help you out. Most banks and building societies are providing some sort of support, but it'll be relevant to the lender himself, so you will have to call them to find that out. This does come with a warning. If you can afford to pay and continue to pay, please do so. The reason why I'm saying that is they may give you a holiday. All it means is you will still have to pay that money back. I just want people to understand that by giving you a holiday, it doesn't mean that it's written off. That's something completely different. You will still have to pay your rent or your mortgage. What they will do, one of two ways they can do that is either extend, if it's a mortgage, extend your term, and then they will just give you a holiday for 3 months, and then those 3 months will be bolted onto the end of the term. Or they may keep the term exactly the same, in which case your monthly repayments will go up slightly. So you have to make sure this is going to be right for you. Likewise, with renters, I suspect that they will just increase your monthly repayments in order for you to be able to repay back the 1, 2 or 3 months worth of holiday. So be warned with that. Okay, the really serious bit now. For those people who are struggling to pay their rent or their mortgage or credit card, or loan, or any kind of outstanding debt, it is really, really important that you just call the lender and explain to them what's happening. They will of course be aware, unless they've lived under a rock for the last couple of weeks, so they should be able to suggest some kind of financial solution for you, whether it's pausing interest, pausing the repayments, I don't know, it's down to them to decide that between the two of you, but at least then, after the phone call, you'll have a plan. It is really important to remember that money is just money, and every single money problem can be resolved. Every single problem. If you're suffering from debt stress and you are feeling very distressed about this, all you have to do is message me. I will try my utmost best to help support you and guide you through this whole coronavirus fiasco. But it's something that I've said time and time again. If you're suffering from financial stress, or you're suffering from stress and that is caused directly from financial problems, it's important to remember every single money problem can be resolved. Okay, whether it's in form of being written off or some sort of careful debt plan, everything can be resolved. So please don't stress too much, and that's easy for me to say. But please don't worry too much. If you have got a problem, maybe you just need to vent a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes just talking to someone helps people understand what's going on inside their own minds. So all you have to do is drop me a message. I will, of course, get back to as many of you as I possibly can. So if you're a small business owner or the owner of a household, or you're the in charge or the boss of your own household, if you're struggling, call those people directly, explain what's going on, and hopefully they'll be able to suggest you some kind of reasonable financial solution. For the minute though, I'm going to come back with more videos as I find out. Hopefully this is helpful. If you do find this helpful, please feel free to follow me on Facebook or subscribe to YouTube. I'll be providing more and more videos of this as we go along. So thank you very much for the support, and I will continue to do these videos as long as people want them. So thank you very much.